In fact, I'm just looking right now. I didn't even know this cocaine was. Oh shit.
What's going on, wrestling fans? It is I, Steve Fall, and welcome to 10 Count right here on Wrestling News Co. I am talking to a former Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion. He's done everything. It's Marty Jannetty. How are you doing today?
I love all of y'all. I don't got my camera set right. Let me try it. I hope you don't fuck up. Excuse my language.
It's all right. You can say whatever you want here.
Can y'all see me?
Oh, yeah. You look great. You look great.
You do too, Ben. But I'm going to shave some of that beard.
You can have some of mine if you want it. But let's talk about...
I just started doing this because, you know why? Because I've been drinking too much. I ain't been taking care of myself. All right, so what are we going to talk about?
Well, we can talk about your beard if you want. It's magnificent, just like mine. But let's talk about some things because the most famous event, I think, surrounding you is the Barbershop window.
Of course,
you being thrown through it. You've been asked about this question a million times.
You know, I still got a cut from that.
Really? Where?
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, like, really? In 1992, that scar's still there.
30 years ago.
What were your thoughts, though, heading into that?
That's something I could never forget. You know, Sean lied about it. You know, Sean said, "Oh, something I thought about for the Nasty Boys." Oh, you didn't. you did that on Spontaneous. But
really?
Yeah.
So Shawn Michaels said, "I think the Nasty Boys should do this," and instead,
he's actually said it on interviews.
Wow.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me back up. Hey, look what I'm wearing, by the way. Man, I wish I had shaved. Alabama, national champions. Georgia, I mean, because I live right on the river, so I get, damn, I got gray ass shit on me.
You look great, Marty. Stop focusing on that. Because what's interesting about the Barbershop window, though, is people still talk about it, but yet are you aware that day heading into it? Like, do you think your career is going to go up too? Or Shawn Michaels is going up and yours is going down?
Not at all. That's probably what made it so good because spontaneous shit works the best. You know.
Man. So how did you feel after all these years, though? Would you rather have thrown Shawn through that window?
Of course. Yeah. There's this thing we do where we reverse them, though.
Yeah.
But he super kicked me so damn hard. I ain't feel the window.
Wow. And so what's your relationship now with Shawn Michaels? Do you ever talk? Have you
yeah, we boys.
Oh, good. And so him running NXT, though, like,
let me know what to do here, because, man, first of all, this is embarrassing.
You look fine.
And I'm out of frame, and I'm scared.
No, you're not. You're not out of frame.
I gotta
you look great. You can scoot back if you want. Shawn Michaels runs NXT. Has there ever been an opportunity for you to go down to NXT, maybe train some of the new talent in today's world?
I would love to, because that's what I love doing. I do seminars now, and I love. Well, I like to put an S on that because some girls get loves. That's my favorite thing. I love teaching the kids. I've done. It's been like 15 years or so now. I love when I see a kid, when I see his face light up. From catching something, he understands for the first time. Oh my God, there's nothing more special to me.
Has there been discussions at all about you going down to NXT and working a little bit?
They said for me, or they asked for, I don't even know. Asked for me to come down there. I'm sorry about my voice. I've been drinking. They want. What's the guy's name that's in charge?
Shawn Michaels.
I know Shawn runs it.
Oh, Triple H? Vince McMahon?
No, one more.
Who's in charge?
We swung at 2 or 3.
There's a lot of people up there. At least I know the relationship with you and Vince McMahon must
How's
have
your
been.
voice like that?
What's my voice like?
It's high pitch.
Well, that's my voice. Marty, why is your face like that? Oh, you didn't shave today.
Yeah. No. It's been about 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I've been getting loped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how long has that been going on?
Shit. Don't let me lie. Do I have to tell the truth?
You do whatever you want.
Well, truth. I usually like truth. These fucking things. Look at damn fucking fun. Hey, you know what a honey bun is?
What's a honey bunny?
No, honey bun. Okay, if you're gonna drink, I am too. Where the hell did I put it?
Well, that was an energy drink. That was, coffee. I had a little
Damn,
coffee.
I look horrible. I'm so sorry, bro.
You look great. What was your relationship like with Vince McMahon? Because again, he gave you so many chances in that company, and he really loved you.
I'm sorry, say again.
Vince McMahon, what was your relationship like with him? Because he obviously liked you.
We love each other, not like that, but we love each other. But he thinks I'm a problem. I guess it's like one of your problem childs.
Did he have that conversation?
I love that man. You know when fucking LBJ Bradshaw tore my fucking shoulder up. It gave me a clothesline so hard, couldn't land right. By the way, here's some condoms. Well, condom. He clotheslined me so hard, and I love him. But he, you know how he does, lariat, I guess they call it. Oh my God, you can't land right when somebody hits you too hard. And my arm landed behind me and tore my whatever's up in here. And I was going to keep working. And when I say working, staying on the road. And sorry, I look so horrible, but Vince asked me he actually asked me, Marty, please come off the road. And I was like, why? I don't, because I loved wrestling. But he said, your 70% is better than most people's 100%. So he wanted me to get healed up. And he paid me. And I mean, what am I supposed to say to him? No, fuck you. But he paid me. I was getting paid, which I thought, people don't know this. I'm going to cry right now. It's going to be hard. When my dad died, he told me go take time off, and still paid me because he said family is the most important thing in life. At that time, I didn't know that.
Wow.
So how you doing, bro?
Well, I'm just listening to the passion you're sharing of, Vince McMahon being such a good person to you while you needed some help.
Super guys. I don't know why people don't. Well, I know I don't. They don't know him. He's a great guy. Great guy.
Right. I think
people and most
the
people
outside world.
Say again.
I was gonna say the outside world only knows what they read.
You
had a face-to-face interaction with them.
Yeah, you don't know him. How you gonna judge him when you don't know him?
Right. Man, thank you for sharing that.
Are you married?
I'm married. I have 3 kids. life is great. Been traveling around the world covering professional wrestling. And when I was told I'd get a chance to talk to Marty Jannetty, I 100% said, hell yeah, let's do this because, you're a crazy cat, but I love you so much. So we're going to keep pushing forward in this interview that is quite interesting, ups and downs, lefts and rights. Can we talk about the Ultimate Warrior for a second?
Oh, yes, but can I ask you this?
Of course.
Is she pretty?
Of course.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Can I see her?
No, she's upstairs.
Back to our Ultimate.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior. So you teamed up with him at Survivor Series. People always have bad stories about him. Do you have any good stories or just bad stories?
I love him. I mean, was it bad? Was it crazy? Yeah. Yeah. We were going to the gym. We were actually following him to the gym, and it was up in Detroit. And he had went the wrong way on a one-way. It was like a one-way street. He was going the wrong way. And don't make us no better because we was following him. Yeah. And the police pulled him over. And he jumped out the car and ran at the police car. And what the fuck you want? What are you fucking doing? And the police, he lowered his window. Y'all see that? And he goes, "You're the wrong way." I loved him. God. There was one time it wasn't fun. It wasn't. That was funny. Well, this could be. There's another time. He was a damn bodybuilder, and we our regular routine. And he went and got. He had ordered egg whites, which I love too. When they brought them to him, they were floating in butter. The whole purpose of getting egg whites is trying to cut the calories out. And oh my God, he knocked it off the table. We're sitting there, and he yelled at the girl, "Well, fuck what I want, fucking egg whites with butter all over them."
Oh my God. Yeah, those are the stories I hear a lot of, more so than the nice ones. But hey, man, I didn't know him either. I didn't know him personally. So these are all just stories from people in general. But while you were there, though, as well, Hulk Hogan, biggest face of the company, did you have conversations with him? What was he like?
I love him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He would throw parties. Oh my God, the parties he would throw. He would invite, for the Florida boys. He'd invite everybody, but for the Florida boys, which I was at the time, the Gators are sucking right now. He would have. We'd go out on this like a little, it was pretty big. Three levels, a ship downtown because he lives in Tampa Bay. Oh, it's one of his places. But he would always invite all of us.
So describe a Hulk Hogan party. What's there?
Yeah. Food, I'm not going to say the drugs part. Foods, drinks, and when I say drinks, you know what I'm talking about.
No, what are you talking about?
Hey, let me tell you this happened one time, and don't get mad at me, Hoagie. I'm sorry, brother. Just once, he had when you walked in the front door. You know them Gumball machines? Remember them?
Oh yeah.
You just turn. It was mixed drugs, and you turn it, and you take whatever comes out.
Not the party.
That's how it starts.
Yeah. And then it keeps going and going and going.
You can go back to the Gumball machine, but when you walk in it's right there. When you walk in the front door, let's do that. And 3, 4, 5 pills just fall out. Yeah, that's how you start.
That's how you start. I can't imagine how you finish. But my, oh my. So at one point, though, in your career, you teamed up with Al Snow, Leif Cassidy as the New Rockers. Whose idea was this? Did you enjoy this time?
You know, I love Al. I love Al. That is my boy, and he's everybody should love him. I mean, he's a real, genuine, good person, and you know, for us in the wrestling world, that's who we should love. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just I'm listening to your
closer.
Story about Al Snow.
Yeah.
You're saying he's a good person, so can you give an example of what he means to you? Did he do something
one time?
For you?
One time, okay. One time, you asked. One time, yeah, because we were roommates. One time, oh boy, this is gonna be embarrassing. Well, maybe not. One time, and at that time, he was one of the guys that didn't excuse my language, fuck around on his wife. There wasn't many of them. Tito Santana, Owen Hart, and he died. And I can't even think of two more. But he didn't mess around on his wife. but we were rooming together, so there was a lot of girls that he had to watch. This one night, I mean, he tells it best. This one night, the girl somehow her head got in a hotel, the hotel room. Her head got bent backwards between the bed and the wall. And he came over and pulled her feet.
Oh my.
Say
Oh, the party with Marty certainly sounds like a good time. So so you've done so many things. Like, where's the strangest place you've wrestled?
Strangest? Guam.
And so why was it strange?
Because the girlfriend left me. I mean, the girl left me from that. She told me that night she would move to America.
The girl you met in Guam?
Huh?
The girl you met there in Guam?
Yeah, in Guam, yeah. And I actually have seen her since, and she apologized. No, because, man, wow. It's not about pretty, it's about the heart. And beautiful heart. And she was a pretty girl, too. And oh, God, I'm going to get in trouble right now. I was throwing some pretty dick that night. I was throwing with her, throwing some pretty dick, and she was responding the way you like them to respond. But she said yes, I'll come there, and then she never. Well, she did, but it took her like 38 years.
Well, she said she kept her promise. She didn't say when. She said
yeah, well, I was hoping it'd be kind of tomorrow.
Right. Wow. You should have asked that. So I need to move here tomorrow, not 30-something years.
Yeah, it was a while.
Oh, my.
And,
so with this woman, though, other people involved in your life, women on TV, Sensational Sherry, what was your relationship like with her? Because everyone loves her so much.
How could you not? She was such a sweetheart. That was a badass girl, man. I mean, I saw her take a bump over the top rope to the concrete floor. It wasn't even no padding, and you could hear it do that when she hit. And it was like, oh my fucking God, I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, so that was a badass girl, man.
Were you guys friends as well?
I'm sorry.
Were you friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sean tried to do more, but no, me and her stayed at that.
Interesting. Oh man, you throw those fish out there, and I want to grab them, but
go ahead, grab.
I work with a lot of people. You know, I'm not here.
You got sponsors. Okay.
I'm here to talk about you, not about Shawn Michaels. You know, though you kept going in and out of the company, in and out of the company. Why do you feel like that was the case?
Oh, because I fucked up a lot.
And why was that?
I like it. I like what I like, and what I like is partying. And sometimes I do it too much. In fact, I'm just looking right now. I didn't even know this cocaine was. Oh shit! I'll go to jail. I'm sorry. No, yeah, but I don't even know how that got there. And it's enough for me to get high on.
So Marty likes to party.
Yes.
And that's the reason.
It's called a party. Oh, by the way, let them know. Party. My podcast is called The Party with Marty.
Oh yeah, we were going to get to that in a few minutes and talk about your podcast because you know, I guess we can talk about Facebook for a second.
There's
that's
some fucking cocaine right here. I don't even know how it got here.
I don't either.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm going to do it once we get off here. All right, go ahead.
Who didn't you get along with in the locker room while you were the Rockers, while you were in the WWE? Was there someone you just didn't get along with at all?
I love every one of them.
Did they all love you?
Yeah. There ain't nobody you can ask them. They might say he might be crazy, but I love him.
And then who did you travel with? Like, who is your friend? Someone you could actually like hang out with versus just work with?
All of them. Al Snow, 1, 2, 3. Well, X-Pac. Of course, Sean. Who else? Glenn Jacobs. He's a mayor now.
I know, right?
Yeah. He's such a good guy.
You got any good Glenn Jacobs stories? Kane, Isaac Yankem, DDS.
No, Isaac, when he was I had to work with him when he came in as Isaac. How you say it? You say it.
Isaac Yankem.
Yeah, Yankem. Yeah.
DDS.
A dentist with yellow teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because he's so big. He's like 6'7", and fucking muscled up. And he was kind of hard to work with at first.
Really?
Yeah. When he threw me into the ropes, I almost went through them.
Oh man, you did fight Goldust as well in one of his like first matches, and
it was his first one.
It was first on pay-per-view. That is.
Yeah, it was a house of what was it called? House
in your house pay-per-view.
In your house, yeah.
So were you uncomfortable? Because again, some people were like, "Don't." He was androgynous. So people were very offended by this. How did you feel about that?
Me and him were boys, and he even told me, Marty, I don't know what they want from this gimmick. They wanted a gay Hollywood person. That's what they were wanting. And at first, neither of us knew that. I'm gonna put this on so I can hear you better. Neither of us knew that. So, how you going to work the match if you don't know what exactly they're trying to get over? I mean, is he going to try to put his, excuse my language, is he supposed to like throw you down and try to throw his dick in your ass? I mean, we didn't know, and he was, and they let that go. They call Goldust. And remember, they would let gold. Yeah. And so if I had to actually work with him, to get him over, which I loved him. That's still my favorite, one of my favorite boys. I don't mean like that. But I gotta every night I gotta have this gold shit falling on me.
That did happen a lot to a lot of people. They'd wrestle with like no shirt on, then eventually they'd have all these gold dots all over their body and glitter. So it's a little hard. I imagine it's a little hard.
Hey, I probably shouldn't tell this, but let me do it anyway.
Okay.
Boy, I'm gonna get in trouble. And you might too.
All right, let's hear it then. You already said it, so let's go.
His wife, Marlene, you know who his wife is, right? Or ex-wife.
Terry. Yep.
Huh?
Terry Reynolds was like her character name as well.
Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would when we were me and him were boys, man. We traveled the road together. That motherfucker's funny as shit. You know what he did one day? He said, "I gotta stop right here." I'm like, "Why? We gotta hurry up, man." And he's like, "Just wait." And it was like a porno store. And he brought back a damn blow up dolls, you know, and he put it. And he was driving, so he put it on me. We're riding to wherever the fuck we was going. I've got to hold the damn, but it was willing to, because when people would go by, they'd look and laugh. So I thought, all right, fuck it. Back to Marlena, Terry. He called. I mean, we're both pretty wild, me and him. And he called. I mean, this is when they were married. That's why I'm scared to tell this, because Dakota, their daughter.
Yeah.
I don't want her to hear it. But he called for me to listen to phone sex, because she likes girls too. And he was like, okay. Actually, he was wanting me to have phone sex with her. Right? No, that's your fucking wife. But he said, well, just listen then. And because she was with another girl. And it was pretty good. It sounded pretty good.
That's an interesting story. You got any Sunny story? She's always in the news.
Is she still in jail?
She is about to go to jail for the rest of her life.
I think so too, yeah.
She's no, she's like guilty of all counts. She's gonna go to jail probably for the rest of her life.
Yeah, and she's actually a good girl. She's actually a good girl.
Right.
For the first time. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you the inside. The first time I met her, well, no, better no. I already said too much. Okay, now I'm gonna tell it now. First time I met her, she came up to me. She showed me, and she was beautiful, or was. That's probably horrible. But she goes, "Do you know who I am?" I'm like, "No, but I want to." And hold on. And she showed me a picture. It's one of the times I got fired from WWE and came back. And they brought me back. And like Al Snow said, excuse me, they will always bring you back. Vince will always bring you back if he thinks he can make money with you. And yeah, he brought me back. And she was there, and she had a damn remember the Polaroids?
Oh yeah.
She brought up a Polaroid picture. She goes, "Remember this girl?" I mean, when I saw her, I was like, "God damn, look at her!" And remember, she walks up and shows me a picture. She goes, "You remember this girl?" And I look, and it was a 14-year-old, or about that age. Sorry about my voice. And I'm looking. I'm like, "Is that you?" And she goes, "Yep, you were my first crush." Like, okay, I'm gonna fuck it tonight. Then I'm gonna tear it up. But then she goes, "Well, I have a boyfriend," and it was Chris Candido.
Yeah.
Who ended up being I love that guy, man. I'm so sorry he's gone. That was a good brother, man.
It was.
Yeah, but a lot of Sonny, she was kind of a hoe. She fucked. I never fucked. Excuse my language. I never fucked her because I liked Chris so much. No, not. I don't mean sexually, but I liked him so much.
Yeah.
And would I have loved to fuck her? Oh yeah, until I saw that porno she did. But yeah, it looked like somebody took an axe to a tomato. But
oh my. Marty, you're so colorful. Oh man, I have to say it has been I know we've hit our mark, we've hit our end here on this journey, but I'd like to ask one final question though.
Okay.
What do you want the rest of the world, the wrestling world, to remember you for?
Sex.
Sex. Oh my. That's what you want the wrestling fans to remember you for? Is sex, Marty?
What else I'm gonna say? Yeah, remember my wrestling.
But how can we know about your sex? Like, we don't see your sex.
Do you know? How much time we got left? How much time
we got a few more minutes.
Destiny, my next door neighbor girl. I mean, right next door. Every time these fucking things. Can you hear me?
Yep.
She's my next door neighbor girl. Beautiful black girl. You know who she looks like? You know who Alicia Fox is?
Yep.
Yeah, she looks just like her.
Wow.
Maybe even a little more thin than her. Alicia, man, I've been trying to hit her up. I've been trying to text her. She actually did respond, but not as much as I wanted to. But anyway, back to the story. Me and Destiny, that's next door. We'd been having sex, and she can't say she didn't try to bring it on. Every time I open my side door, that's the side of the house she's walking her dog there. she got this big old damn Rottweiler that yanks her around. But I guess she got a new boyfriend, and that's fine. I mean, damn, I got plenty. But he can't. My EMC because I ain't taking a bath in 2 days. I don't know if you still see through the fingernail, right around the edges.
Before we wrap this up again, let's talk about your YouTube channel and your podcast one more time. Where can we check out your podcast?
Thank you for saving me. You saved me. Yeah, you saved me on that one.
We need to wrap this up, first of all. But second of all, let's get that shovel out of your hand and stop digging that hole. So let's talk about your podcast.
No, I had to slice her boyfriend.
Oh.
He tried to stab me. Okay, but
let's talk about your podcast though and YouTube. You know, you decide on what you do with the officials in your local town over stabbings and slicings. But your podcast, your YouTube channel, where can we see it? Where can we hear it? When does it air?
It's supposed to be every Thursday, at 10 p.m. and on YouTube. And that's all I know.
All right.
You know, Savage can tell you. Greek Savage. You know who that is.
Apparently, in the chat, we have Savage here, and I don't know if Mr.
Are you there? Hey, brother.
He just wrote, they can hear all about the story of you and your neighbor on the next episode in great detail on Party with Marty Podcast on YouTube every Thursday at 10 p.m. So, if you want to hear more about this slicing and dicing between neighbors, well, you got to check out the Party with Marty on YouTube and on Facebook. But before we wrap up, I just want to say thank you. What a roller coaster of a ride this has been for 30 minutes. But I got to say, I will never take it back. I'll never forget this moment. I had a good time. Thank you so much, Marty. We love you so much. Right. Wrestling fans will love you as well. We love you. That's all I'm going to say. That's
okay.
The rest of it is out the door. Have a great day, folks. This is Marty. I'm Steve Fall. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Love you. All right, bye.